The people over at Evergreen College are working directly with YouTube in order to remove some of the footage, specifically the footage of Professor Eric Weinstein. I guess you could call it debating. Being harassed is a better way of putting it. Being harassed by a bunch of protesters. But first we'll take a look at this clip, and it is just priceless because finally they realize how much of an ass they have made themselves out to be. Take a look.
Guys, this is public campus.
No permission to film. That is illegal.
Smile.
That is totally illegal.
It's illegal to assault people.
The best thing about all of this is how this all started from their own footage that they uploaded to the internet in order to chronicleize their struggle through oppression, their new civil rights movement that they have so desired over the course of their schooling. This is a post from Reddit over on Kotaku in Action. It's one of the subreddits that I frequent, and I thought I would just read off what this person wrote because, like before, this person very perfectly summarizes exactly what I would have probably spent hours trying to come up with a way to put it into words. YouTube has removed the video of students terrorizing Brett Weinstein for harassment and bullying, even though it included nothing other than the video students themselves have taken. I have the videos here for you. The shocking footage of a thuggish mob surrounding Professor Brett Weinstein, screaming at him and intimidating him, has been removed by YouTube. Why? Because YouTube claims it violates the policy on harassment and bullying. The only person being bullied on that video is Brett Weinstein, and yet I'm pretty sure it wasn't he who demanded the removal of the video. This comes in the aftermath of YouTube demonetizing many videos and YouTube's CEO screaming that interrupting her is a sexist microaggression. Then he has 2 links to where you can get the footage for yourself. The students desperately want the embarrassment removed from the internet, and the administration, led by the Boneless Wonder University president George Bridges, has caved in. And then it has a notation here, Spez. For clarification, this quote isn't about this specific video. However, I want to show their sensitivity and the way they would go any lengths in order to combat and remove criticism and mockery of their silliness. And here's a quote from George Bridges. Based on conversations with the Attorney General's office, the most likely course of action requires an investigation. We commit to launching an extensive forensic investigation of the theft of this video and to determining who stole it from the student. It was the Russians. If that investigation yields a suspect, we will seek criminal charges against the individual in consultation with the Attorney General. I encourage all of you to re-upload this video to YouTube. The first video is being automatically filtered to LiveLeak, to any site where such videos can be uploaded. Let's give them a Streisand effect to remember. There's an old saying that things will get worse before they get better. And I definitely see things getting worse. Seeing how things have evolved over the past few days or the last week now, it has gotten even more out of control. And this thing is spreading like wildfire, with Brett Weinstein going on Joe Rogan's podcast, going on Dave Rubin's show. There is a lot of exposure to something that normally would have gotten swept under the rug. I mean, as far as I know, besides Tucker Carlson talking about it on his show, and I didn't see it on any other network. Maybe other people on Fox had covered it, but I had seen nothing related to CNN covering it. Although, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I also haven't gone out of my way to look for it, if I'm being entirely honest with you. I'm sure you've noticed that all of the articles I've brought up are all either Gateway Pundit articles or College Fix articles, at least in regards to Evergreen. I find it entirely interesting that this is something that the media, the mainstream media, just completely ignores right now. This is something that is very important and should be talked about. And although it's not surprising that outlets like CNN and MSNBC and ABC, they don't want to talk about this because it actually shows liberals being absolutely undeniably outrageous, and they won't have any of it. They won't share any of this with their declining audience. I don't see an end in sight. I see this getting worse because as this thing has gained momentum, this thing has turned from a car crash to a flaming wreck to a big nuclear pile of shit. And at this point, I don't know if there's anything that can be done with this nuclear waste that could be even mildly productive. So I'll keep you posted if there's anything more that comes up. I mean, if it's small little bits, I'm not going to bother, but these few things seemed pretty important to point out, especially because YouTube going out of its way to remove a video of someone being harassed because of the harasser saying to take it down sets a terrible precedent, I think. But that's really all I got for now. Thanks everyone for watching, and let me know what you guys think down below. I'll see you all later.